Hey guys, Bowie here, and this is how to deal with the offlane pull featuring Arteezy, Miracle, Eternal Envy, and the Ready guy. In this video, I'll try to explain to you what is the offlane pull and how to deal with it. The offlane pull is an old tactic that became popular again with the offlane being so hard after the new patch. This is basically when one or more enemies try to drag your creeps to their tower at the beginning of the game, like this, forcing you to either less hit on their tower or to drag creeps around until you find a new allied creep wave to fight against the one you're dragging. There's a ton of different ways to deal with it, but today we're talking mainly about how you as the carry can make the best out of this situation. One of the ways that people try to deal with the pull is by dragging creeps around and waiting to last hit when your next creep wave arrives. What usually happens though is that if you do it like this, not only there will be a huge amount of creeps that can be used against you, the enemy will probably be level 2 and you will be level 1 because you're just dragging those creeps instead of getting the experience from them. In this Eternal Envy clip, it doesn't matter that much since with the smart decision to learn Battle Hunger level 1 coupled with Clock harassing the puck, they get a kill. But at the same time, you can see that his CS is pretty subpar. On top of that, that was not a first blood kill, so there was probably a better outcome for that lane. There are way worse situations than that though. Look at this Weaver lane. Since Bounty Hunter is roaming and since Terrorblade has nothing on Weaver early on, what ends up happening is that even though they actually have a supporting lane, they can't zone that Weaver out of it. And honestly, if Envy was playing any other hero besides Terrorblade, chances are he could have died just because most heroes are not even close to 11 armor like Terrorblade is, so he's probably the best hero to drag creeps around. After analyzing these replays and making a Reddit thread about it, some people chimed in on their take of the best way to deal with the offlane pull. So I'll show you Arteezy doing something similar to what, according to most people, is the best way to address the offlane pull. I will also expand on a particular comment that gives a more in-depth explanation on how you should play around it. Basically, the best way to deal with the pull is mimicking the offlaner. By doing this, you solve the problem of facing a huge creep wave, and at the same time, you will be relatively even in experience with the offlaner. So if the offlaner drags his creeps between their tier 1 and tier 2, you should do the same. What you need to be aware though is the speed at which you push your wave or not. What you don't want to happen is the subsequent waves meeting in your tower aggro range, because then the lane will push and you won't be fixing the problem, which is creep equilibrium. There's a lot of content on his answer, and a lot of it depends on whether you have supports and they have kill potential on the offlaner or not. So for the sake of simplicity, I will link his answer and Twitch profile in the description so you can follow and learn more with the guy. According to him, a good rule of thumb is timing your push so that the offlaner kills his wave between 3 and 5 seconds before you kill yours. This will guarantee that the creeps will not mate close to any of the towers, and you can try to work the equilibrium from there. There's more to it though, because there's the chance that the offlaner pulls the wave through the tower, and in that case, even if you try to kill the wave as fast as possible when it meets your next creep wave, it might not be fast enough because the tower is way stronger than you. So he suggests that you drag the creep wave through the tower as well if you see that he's doing it, just that you can use that 3 to 5 second tip that he gave before. If you're playing a ranged hero, this can definitely hinder you, since dragging creeps around takes a lot of your HP since you don't usually go for stealth shoot. While in the Reddit thread, he suggests you fare a Cell with the Bounty Rune Gold that could hinder your mid laner's Cell faring, and by watching Miracle play, he actually plays 2 different ranged heroes and he just lets hits under the tower, and in most games I feel like this is just a simpler and safer way to deal with it, even though you're actually giving the offlaner a lot. But you should probably read his answer, you should also read my post, see all all the links that I posted there and try to reach a conclusion yourself. Okay guys, huge announcement. First of all, I'm sorry for the 15 days without posting videos. I was incredibly burnt out and I had to take a few days for myself. There's a lot of new stuff going on though. My Patreon is completely revamped. I have a rank 100 friend that challenged me to learn new heroes, and that's how he says he got to where he is at the moment. The list of heroes I'm learning this month can be seen here, and I will be streaming myself playing those heroes. I will also be casting 1 hour every day, and I will be uploading 4 times a week instead of 3 times like the last couple of months. There's an old series that I want to start remaking, so stay tuned. Just a bunch of new content for you guys. I also created a 1 hour long tutorial on playing Tinker that will be available on Pvgna in the next couple of days, so make sure to check that out. My affiliate link is in the description. I'm also coaching via gamersensei. Make sure to check their website if you're interested. Just reiterating, check my Patreon. I'm quite proud of the new rewards and I hope you guys like it too.